Well, a stirring tribute here in Arlington, Texas to that day 15 years ago, September the 11th, 2001. And now welcome inside our broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck, along with the Hall of Famer, three-time Super Bowl champion quarterback Troy Aikman. And in this game, as now we shift our focus to football here in week one, a number of debuts, none bigger than for the Dallas Cowboys and quarterback Dak Prescott.
Yeah, he's an impressive young man, and he's been impressing people here in Dallas ever since he arrived. And yes, I understand it's preseason. I understand that better than anybody, but he has shown great poise. And Joe, I had an opportunity to visit with him just moments ago down on the field. He's confident. He feels like he's prepared for this moment. And I, along with 90,000 other people at this stadium, are really looking forward to watching him play.
On the other side, you've got the New York Giants. A lot of money spent on the defense. They really made a heavy investment there to get better, and they have. That would seem to be the case, but they've got Eli here still. They've got a lot of weapons. How about the debut of head coach Ben McAdoo?
Well, I don't think there's anybody more ready for this game to get kicked off than Ben McAdoo. He feels he's been preparing for this opportunity. He's excited about the moves that have been made on the defensive side of the ball, but what gives him most confidence is that there are no question marks with his signal caller. Eli Manning now in his third year in this offense. He's played great. He's got more weapons this year. Should be another great season for him.
We'll hear from Aaron Andrews after the kickoff, and we will settle into this game. You watched the coin toss before with George W. Bush flipping the ceremonial coin, and it's the Dallas Cowboys who win the toss, and they have elected to receive. That means Lucky Whitehead is waiting for the kick, and that means we will see young Mr. Dak Prescott and young Mr. Ezekiel Elliott right out of the gate. With this good offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys, protecting and opening holes for those two. And there's Zeke, as they call him, fourth overall pick from Ohio State. Glad you're with us today on Fox, and away we go. Happy New Year, everybody. Whitehead decided better. And we'll take a knee. The ball comes out to the 25. For more on Dak Prescott, who lost his mother a handful of years ago. Here's Aaron.
Yeah, and you see Dak Prescott wearing number 4. He's doing that for his mother, Peggy Prescott, whose birthday was September 4th, and as you mentioned, died 5 years ago. The night before games, Joe, he will still send her text messages. He told me last night, he said, "Thank you for putting me in this position. I know it's because of you. I wish you were here, but I can only imagine what you would tell me today." Powerful stuff, Joe.
Well, let's see how he gets along here as he starts from the 25. Curtain comes up on Zeke Elliott, and he fights for one. He is an impressive young man. He is the 5th different starting quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys over their last 13 games, a record-setting quarterback at Mississippi State. And as you said, he certainly seems like he is not overwhelmed by this opportunity.
No, in fact, he says that he never gets nervous before games. He gets more nervous before practice, and he sure was showing a lot of confidence, as I said, down on the field just moments before kickoff.
He'll keep it. He's in trouble out to his right, to the sideline. He's got Des Bryant. And Bryant is going to be marked down close to first down yardage.
Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, he's coming off the edge. I think they're anticipating that with a run blitz, but Dak Prescott able to avoid the free rusher and get outside, and then throws a strike along the sideline to Des Bryant.
But inches short of a first down. And we'll see if this improved defensive front for the Giants can make an early stop here on 3rd and inches. The kid. First down. Ezekiel Elliott has been a star on this field already in a national championship game against Oregon. And here's the big hit with Jason Pierre-Paul, and then coming up from the secondary, Nat Burhay. We welcome in a new audience who joins us here, opening possession. An early first down for the Dallas Cowboys. Under the direction of number 4, Dak Prescott, with Tony Romo out with fractures in his back. Prescott keeps, has Witten, And the big tight end has a first down inside Giants territory.
Well, Dak Prescott, as good as he is in the pocket, he does like when they are able to move and get him on the edge. It's an impressive job here of just setting up and then delivering the football to Jason Witten, who gives him a nice big target across the field.
Career catch number 1,021 for Witten, the 10-time Pro Bowler. Elliott, right side to the 41. And now the Giants defense, and I know, Troy, you like what they did over the offseason. Last year, not a good year any way you look at it, but they spent some money, over $100 million guaranteed to add Olivier Vernon.
Yeah, the additions that they made, you see Damon Harrison and Janoris Jenkins along with Olivier Vernon, over $100 million of guaranteed money to sign these players, and they're noticeably improved from where they were a year ago.
Second down at 5. Elliott left side, good play. And that was Vernon. Olivier Vernon, the defensive end, and they are getting Olivier Vernon at a great time, coming off a year where he had 7.5 sacks. He's 25, and he is a difference maker.
Yeah, he's a good pass rusher. That's primarily why they brought him, but he plays the run just as well. He's a complete defensive end. Good job right there on second down, bringing up a third and medium. We'll see with Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator, whether he'll elect to bring pressure on the rookie.
Prescott protected, has Beasley for a first down.
Watch Dak Prescott and how he surveys the defense, and this is where he has shown great maturity in being able to get to his third and fourth reads. He checks it down. They only rush 3 guys. They use a spy on him to keep him in the pocket, but he hangs in there. Plenty of time to find an open receiver and convert on third down.
Good protection again. There's Beasley. And he is going to spin forward for 9.5. Brought down by Casillas.
The Cowboys mixing it up. You'd expect with a young quarterback, you're going to come out and run the ball on first and second down, try to get some manageable third downs. Jason Garrett said, hey, we're going to open things up. We're going to let him play, and they've done a nice job, Scott Linehan, of mixing up the play calling first down. Another nice game.
Number 4 has started 4 for 4. Elliott, first down. It was in 2014 at Ohio State that Ezekiel Elliott went for 220 against Wisconsin, 230 against Alabama, and here on this field at AT&T Stadium, 246 and 4 touchdowns. The national championship game against Oregon in January of 2015.
They split him out wide here, and he's got the ability to beat people catching the football just as much as running it.
Prescott underneath. Witten's second catch. He's got 8.
Dak Prescott has shown great patience on this drive. The Giants have tried to play some zone coverages, get underneath some of the deeper throws, and Prescott, seeing that it's not there, has just had time in the pocket, not much pressure, and he's been able to just come down to his open man.
Here's Elliott. Close to first down yardage. Depends on the spot. Jason Pierre-Paul, and it is a first down. Was there for the tackle for the Giants. You talked about it, Troy. You were quoted during the week talking about how you've been amazed in the city of Dallas that it hasn't been, oh my God, the sky is falling because Romo's out again. They went 1-11 last year without Tony Romo. This city is excited about Dak Prescott.
Which has nothing to do with what they think of Tony Romo and everything to what they think about Dak Prescott and what he has done in 4 weeks of football.
Prescott, Beasley, a juggle and a drop. And the Cowboys, who have 5 first downs on this drive, we're looking at 6 if Cole Beasley pulls this in.
Well, they brought Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie off the edge now several times on this drive, and credit him for forcing Prescott to deliver the ball high, because if he's able to get that on the body of Beasley, that's a walk-in touchdown.
2nd and goal. Elliott. Just inside the 7. 3rd and goal.
I tell you, if in fact Dak Prescott was not nervous coming into this game, you open up the game, your first start as a rookie, and have this kind of drive, 13 plays now, 68 yards, and I'll tell you, if you were at all nervous, this will certainly settle you down. This is an impressive job right now, and a great job of play calling by Scott Linehan.
Des Bryant at the top. Prescott underneath. Elliott. Great tackle. It's Casillas. And Jonathan Casillas, who is a defensive captain for this Giants squad, brings up 4th down, and that was strong.
It really was, because he had a step on Casillas, and yet Casillas was able to make up the ground and then make a key tackle. Not easy to do. And Jonathan Casillas, there were some questions as to whether or not he would really be able to go. He's been battling a rib injury. He's not healthy. He's out there playing through it, but makes a big 3rd down stop.
Chip shot for Dan Bailey. 3-0 Dallas. And the only incompletion comes on a drop for Dak Prescott, who has his team on the board first here on September 11th.
At Southwest, we're trying to decide whether or not to have a sale. Heads we don't, tails we do. And tails it is. Book for as low as $59 one way now at southwest.com. Sure, the game is great. But here's a real reason to scream at your television. Book for as low as $59 one way now at southwest.com.
Today we're going to be comparing the roll-form steel bed of the Chevy Silverado to the aluminum bed of this competitor's truck.
Awesome.
Yeah. First, let's check out the aluminum bed of this truck.
Wow. Holy moly. Full on crack here.
Now let's check out the steel bed of the Silverado.
I'd expect more dents. No holes.
Find your tag and get 16% of MSRP cash back on select remaining 2016 Silverado pickups in stock. That's over $7,500 cash back on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I like where you're going with this.
We believe that light beer shouldn't compromise on taste, and we hold true to that belief. We have to. It's tattooed on our neck. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Well, that was an impressive drive. 15 plays, 7 runs, 7 passes. The field goal goes down as a play, so a 15-play drive and a 3-0 lead, and that's what I'm sure Jason Garrett was looking for coming into the day. And now Eli Manning, who is the grizzled veteran to say the least in the NFC East, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 2-time Super Bowl MVP. He's got more weapons around him. He's had 2 good years under Ben McAdoo, about to get to work. And it'll happen at the 25. Opening day for the 2016 NFL season. Dak Prescott, he said the stage wasn't too big for him. The spotlight on him. He delivered a good series.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome. This is the Chevy Malibu. It was awarded Most Dependable Midsize Car by J.D. Power.
It looks great. Wow. What is happening? Oh my gosh, it's going up.
But the Malibu's not the only vehicle that was awarded.
This is mind-blowing.
The Chevy Camaro, Equinox, and Silverado HD were awarded Most Dependable as well.
This is extremely impressive. There's so many.
Doing it once, yay, great job. 4 times, obviously they're doing something right.
Absolutely.
Requesting tight ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice to see you, big guy.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Warning, enemy Titan detected.
It's game time.
Rated M for mature. Get the new Xbox One S.
With over 1 billion color combinations, you'll wonder where the screen ends and life begins. The clearest, most vivid picture we've ever created. This is TV, the SUHD TV from Samsung.
He's ready for opening day.
He jumps back for a pass, and he's intercepted for the 12th time.
What? Are you ready for Son of Zord?
I hope you didn't start him on your fantasy team.
Son of Zord. Special preview after the game.
Unbelievable.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Bud Light. Beer with your team on it.
All right, let's go. Let's see what Eli Manning and the Giants have in store for this Dallas defense, down by 3. Handoff to Jennings. And Rashad Jennings gets 2.5 and gets pushed backward. Well, it's fun to get to know Ben McAdoo. He is the 2nd youngest head coach in the NFL at 39 years old. Only Adam Gase down in Miami is younger. And he has done a terrific job with his offense in his 2 years as coordinator for Eli Manning. And he says this offense is now Eli's. Second down. Manning underneath. Jennings. Barry Church. 3rd down coming up. 7th in the NFL last year throwing the ball. I guess the question, Troy, would be that offensive line and how good is it?
That's a big question coming out of training camp. They did not play well in the preseason. They were without their entire group playing together in those games, but protecting Eli, obviously a key. If they're able to do that, he's going to have a pretty good day against most defenses.
That's Shane Vereen in motion. Penalty flag flies. Pass is caught, and Vereen's got a 1st down. I think either way, it's a 1st down. It looked like the defense jumped across. A gain of 7, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Giants if the penalty is indeed against Dallas.
Offside. Defense. Number 93. The penalty is declined. Result of the play is a 1st down.
That's Benson Mayowa, part of a real nondescript defensive front for the Dallas Cowboys. They have no names up front. They had only 11 takeaways last season. Easily the fewest in team history. And they did not draft a pass rusher. Delayed handoff. This is Vereen. Anthony Hitchens, the middle linebacker, makes the tackle after a gain of 3.
What I thought was interesting, Joe, was that throughout the preseason, Ben McAdoo was very coy on who was going to be calling plays. Mike Sullivan, the quarterback coach, offensive coordinator, he called some in some of those games, as did Ben McAdoo. And then in visiting with him last night, he just said he feels like he can dictate the game as the play caller better. How long he'll continue to do that is anybody's guess, but he's calling them today.
2nd and 7. Vereen had a first down but dropped it. Let's go to Carissa Thompson with her first game break. Hello, Carissa.
Hello, Joe. A crazy ending in New Orleans. Get you caught up here. Under a minute to go. The Raiders down 7. Derek Carr to Seth Roberts for a 10-yard score. So now at this point, they're down 1. Jack Del Rio with a move that you would make, Joe. Decides to go for it on 2. The Saints would miss a field goal. The Raiders win 35-34.
Riverboat Jack. And a big comeback win for the Raiders. Now 3rd and 7. Extra men on the rush. Eli Manning slides. Has a man. Beckham incomplete.
They bring Sean Lee on the blitz, so it's a 5-man rush. Eli's able to get outside the pocket. Man-to-man coverage across the board. He's got a chance on Odell Beckham, but just unable to set his feet and deliver a more accurate throw. Pretty good coverage there as well by Morris Claiborne, a guy who everybody raved about the other day as far as his improvement from where he was last season.
Wing to punt. Whitehead waits. Good punt. A line drive. Whitehead lets it go into the end zone. And it's a touchback, but a flag is down. Stay here and get the call first. Ron Torbert, one of the really good young referees in the NFL, is working this game.
During the kick, holding, number 24, the return team, 10 yards from the touchback spot. It'll be Dallas's ball, first down, timeout.
He had his moment. He had his moment on the coverage of Beckham, and then he commits a hold on the punt, which will move the ball back to the 10. There it is. Dallas has it, and a 3-point lead.
Today we're going to be comparing these 2 truck beds. Let's start over here with this aluminum bed. Put your toolbox up here.
Whoa, that's a big hole. That is unbelievable.
Now let's check out the roll-formed steel bed of the Silverado. Same spot, same empty toolbox.
Took it way better. The steel held up.
Find your tag and get 16% of MSRP cash back on select remaining 2016 Silverado pickups in stock. That's over $7,500 cash back on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
I joined the Army in July of '98. I did active duty 11 years and 2 in the reserve.
Our 18-year-old was in an accident. When I call USAA, it was that voice asking me, is your daughter okay? That's where I felt relief.
It actually helped to know that somebody else cared and wanted to make sure that I was okay. That was really great.
We're the Rivera family, and we will be with USAA for life.
USAA. We know what it means to serve. Call today to talk about your insurance needs.
It's 8 on Sunday morning.
You like football? Yeah. It's DirecTV NFL Sunday Ticket. I can watch every Sunday Ticket game live on any device.
Oh, I'm retired. I just sit here watching nothing. If I were you, I'd work as long as you can.
Get NFL Sunday Ticket only on DirecTV and watch live football anywhere. Switch today and get a $100 reward card.
Today's game is sponsored by DirecTV. If you call yourself a sports fan, you gotta get DirecTV. By Chevrolet. More 2016 J.D. Power Dependability Awards than any other brand. And by Lowe's.
Second possession for Dak Prescott, and the Cowboys leading by 3 starting at the 10. Elliott. And there's Vernon. Olivier Vernon's made a couple of plays along with Damon Snacks Harrison up front. A couple of big changes from a year ago. They drafted Eli Apple, rookie corner out of Ohio State. Darian Thompson, a young safety they like a lot. There's 91. 7th straight season for the Giants with a different starting middle linebacker. This year it's Kelvin Shepard, 2nd and 8. Elliott again, he is stuffed. the end of April. Dak Prescott was wondering what team would pick him.
With the first pick in the 2016 NFL Draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, Carson Wentz,
Paxton Lynch,
Christian Hackenberg,
Jacoby Brissett,
Cody Kessler,
Connor Cook,
Dak Prescott, quarterback, Mississippi State. Go Cowboys!
And here he is on opening day facing a 3rd and 5. Beasley, flag flies, first down for the moment. Eli Apple, the rookie, was in coverage for the Giants. Here's a call.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 41. The penalty is declined. Result of the play is a first down.
Well, Spagnuolo, he decides to go 2-man coverage. Safeties are deep. They're doubling the outside guys. That means someone in the middle of the field has to win. Man coverage everywhere else. Cole Beasley, he gets a good release off the line of scrimmage. And Prescott reads the coverage beautifully and delivers it. You see Prescott's feet, watching him throw, he's very good. He's been accurate with the football, and oftentimes what allows you to do that is being balanced in the pocket with your feet.
Here's Elliott. Not much there for Elliott so far. Good play made by Hankins. Big defensive tackle Jonathan Hankins, a gain of 2.
You know, so now we've seen the Giants get the Cowboys to some 3rd and mediums, and you know that's what you want to do, but then you've got to come up with the stop on 3rd down, and that's what they've not been able to do with the exception of the first drive when they had to settle for the field goal. But Dak Prescott showing some real poise in the pocket, and the Giants really not able to get pressure on him unless they brought extra people.
Run a little option, at least that's what it turned into. Prescott keeps it, and a gain of maybe 1. Let's go to Carissa with another game break.
Thanks, Joe. San Diego at Kansas City. Troy, this one's for you. Alex Smith with a 2-yard touchdown run in overtime to win it. Kansas City had trailed 24-3 in the 3rd quarter. It's their largest comeback win all time. The final in that one, 33-27. Joe, Troy, and Aaron.
Well, how about that comeback?
Unbelievable. Wow. Now 3rd down and 7.
Well, a few games in that early one that I was surprised about.
Good protection. That's Witten, and a good tackle is made. That's Casillas, but they're going to give him a first down. A gain of 8. 3rd and 7, and Witten was 1 yard past the sticks.
Well, Jason Witten has spent a career with being Tony Romo's security blanket, and then they come back to him right here on 3rd and down. Dak Prescott does, and it was close. When he caught it, Joe, I thought maybe he got a favorable spot, but then looking at it there, I think the spot was good.
There's Tony Romo. He is still on the active roster. They did not put him on injured reserve with designation to return. He can come back when he's healthy. Here's Bryce Butler into Giants territory. And what a way for the first quarter to end here in Arlington, Texas. Romo's on the sideline, and Dak Prescott is in the middle of the action. And that 16-yard completion to Bryce Butler has the ball inside Giants territory. Cowboys up 3. Back after this from your local Fox station.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
He's almost here. Son of Zorn, special preview tonight after the game.
This is the all-new 2016 Chevy Malibu.
Wow, that's nice.
Let's check it out.
Do any of you have kids?
I do.
Yes. This car has a feature built in called Teen Driver Technology, which lets parents see how their teens are driving.
That's smart.
It even mutes the radio until the seatbelt is fastened.
We'll keep track of how many boys get in the car. That could be useful.
This is ahead of what my Audi has for sure.
Wish my Beamer had that.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even know that technology existed.
I'm not in the market for a car, but now I may be.
Gym rats are muscle rich. Butchers are meat rich. Me, I'm sports rich. What's sports rich? It means I get as much fantasy football as I want, and I get it with FanDuel. Injured QB? Not my problem. Player already drafted? No, he wasn't. Being sports rich is like putting 20 tons of sport in a 5-pound sports bag. Like a nice little carry-on.
Deposit now for 5 free entries and get all the fantasy football has to offer. FanDuel. Be sports rich.
Everything I did was to protect my legacy. They're coming for us. Wait till we show them how dark hell can get.
To the Empire!
We built this family, and this family's strong.
This don't have to get ugly.
It might.
Time of possession dominated by the Cowboys in the first quarter. They lead by 3. Alfred Morris checks in. Former Redskin. In the backfield, Prescott hands it to him, and Morris left side keeps on trucking. Down inside the 45 as he gets 7. Burhay on the stop.
That was a pretty good collision right there between Burhay and Alfred Morris. And you know, you look at his production, and when he was at Washington, each of his 4 seasons there, his production declined, and he comes to Dallas. He's had a nice camp. Of course, when you're running behind this offensive line, you're going to pick up some yards. That was a way to finish. Nice run there by Alfred Morris.
Prescott keeps it. Witten gets out, makes a move, and Jason Witten has got another Dallas first down as he went around Jonathan Casillas, a gain of 5. You talk about the different units across teams, Troy, in the NFL. Defensive backs, backs and receivers, tight ends. Offensive line for the Dallas Cowboys, it may be the best singular unit on any team in the NFL.
Yeah, they may be better pass protectors than they are run blockers. I mean, they do an excellent job. And the only time the Giants have been able to get anywhere near Prescott is when they brought Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie off the edge, which was really more of a run blitz the second play of the game.
More protection, wide open is Beasley. Looked like he had the first down and gave it up as he tried to make a move. Picks up 9, lost his footing, and Ben McAdoo is wondering when this new high-priced defense is going to make a stop.
You see JPP, and he's a guy that obviously had his mishap last year, was uncomfortable for much of the season when he returned, and they feel like he's getting back to himself. And Doug Free does a good job on him, though. The Giants rush 4, and Dak Prescott, this is like a 7-on-7 drill for him.
Morris is going to pick it up. Alfred Morris burst onto the NFL scene in 2012, had over 1,600 rushing yards as a rookie, which was a Redskins record. 13 touchdowns, and he was paired with RG3, who's now in Cleveland. And back then in 2012 was the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year. Elliott on the bench, Morris in the game, and the numbers are heavily slanted the Cowboys' way. First down. End zone. Dez passes incomplete. Great coverage by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
It really was. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie's playing inside, and Dez Bryant's wanting that ball to his outside, but Prescott's just not able to do it. You see so many times, though, Dez Bryant come down with that football, but Rodgers-Cromartie right there is able to get up and make a play on the football.
Elliott back in the lineup along with Lance Dunbar. Good play by a Pro Bowler from a year ago. That's Dunbar in motion. Elliott trying to pick his way, and a good play is made by Vernon. It's the third time we've said his name, Olivier Vernon, a loss of 1.
Well, they're trying to influence him with Tyron Smith and then kick him out with Jason Witten, and he comes up and just plays it exceptionally well. Here he is. He's going to come up as Witten comes across and tries to make the block, and he's there to meet Ezekiel Elliott in the hole.
Cowboys are 4 for 5 on third down, but this is the longest third down they've faced, 3rd and 11. Underneath, passes behind Dunbar and incomplete, and then Dunbar gets popped by Landon Collins. It's 4th down, and the Giants defense makes a stop.
Yeah, so you look at this now, they've made some key 3rd down stops on each of these drives by the Cowboys to at least force them to try to settle for field goals, and I think the Giants would have to be pleased about this. As well as the Cowboys have moved the ball, provided they make this field goal here to only be down 6 points. I think that's a win for this Giants defense.
46-yard try by Bailey. And he is about as good as there is in the NFL, but a flag is down. A flag is down at the 35.
Holding. Offense. Number 82. 10-yard penalty. Replay 4th down.
Now it becomes a 56-yard try. And it's Jason Witten guilty of the hold. He got a hold of the right arm of Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, and that's a good call. Well, Dan Bailey in his career is 21 of 29 from beyond 50. He was 5 of 6 a year ago. And this would tie his career long. Got it again. Cowboys have had it twice, both 15 play drives, and both Dan Bailey on the end of it, up by 6.
The playbook of work is tattered and torn from those who do jobs for which they were born. Hammers and wire, chainsaws and wrenches, and the true bond of teamwork down in the trenches. Ford F-Series is their chariot. It answers the bell. It's the truck deemed official by the NFL.
I see gold in the air, in promise in the strings. I see love in our heart.
When the sun goes down, the limes go in.
Get your fall fix with huge deals right now at Lowe's, like 5 bags of premium mulch for only $10. Plus, get 20% off all Stay Green products. Make your home happy this fall with the season's biggest savings at Lowe's.
Requesting Titanfall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice to see you, big guy.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Warning, enemy Titan detected.
It's game time.
Rated M for mature. Get the new Xbox One S.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Ford F-Series, the official truck of the NFL. By Burger King. Now you can get 2 delicious Whopper meals for just $10, only at Burger King. And by eBay. Find unique and new items on eBay.
Call it the Star in the main atrium. A look at it there. Over 19,000 LED lights engulf the room. Glowing 24 hours a day, designed by Leo Villarreal. A $1.5 billion facility in Frisco, Texas. It's where the Cowboys practice and train, and it's where all the high schools play in Frisco, Texas. It is unbelievable. Here comes Eli. Giants offense as they trail by 6.
Hey Mike, how you doing, man?
Care about each and every one of you.
Let's pump up all this mud.
Pressure warning.
Are you seeing this?
I'll call you back.
Mayday, mayday. This is Deepwater Horizon.
We gotta go right now! Crack it! Let's go!
Deepwater Horizon, rated PG-13, in theaters and IMAX September 30th.
Let's go. I think it's time I got my turn. Gonna roam wherever I roam. They wonder how
one smart choice leads to the next.
That's just how I roll. I'm gonna go my way.
The new 2017 Ford Fusion is here. It's the beauty of a well-made choice.
It's gonna be a big wide blue sky, sunshine, happy day.
Yeah.
Since you both started working together, your behavior at times has been...
Stop.
Impulsive.
Stop.
And erratic.
You ever feel like you made the wrong career choice?
Not till I met you.
How do you want to play this, Riggs? Buckle up.
Stop me.
This worked out well, huh?
Okay, now you're angry.
Lethal Weapon, September 21st on Fox.
He's ready for opening day.
Your fantasy team is projected to win 0 games.
Zorn. What? Son of Zorn. Special preview after the game.
Week 1 continues with Sunday Night Football on NBC and the Monday Night Football doubleheader on ESPN. Then Week 2 kicks off with Thursday Night Football in Buffalo.
I think both teams would take this right now. Dallas Cowboys have put up points. They haven't finished in the end zone, but here are the Giants down by only 6. And they've run only 6 offensive plays, starting for the 25.
Eli Manning recognizes a blitz by the Cowboys off the edge. We'll see what they check out if they showed a blitz right here.
Handoff is to Jennings, and it's McClain making the stop for Dallas, a gain of 1.
Well, Terrell McClain, that's another guy that Rod Marinelli and Jason Garrett and a lot of these players were talking about as the camp that they had. They went out and they signed Cedric Thornton in the offseason, who had been a Philadelphia Eagle, but Terrell McClain, he simply just won the job in camp. So a guy they paid a lot of money to come be a Dallas Cowboys, now a backup.
Pass caught. And that's the rookie Sterling Shepard, his first catch in the NFL. A second-round pick from Oklahoma, and a great story himself, has 14.
Pretty impressive young man. We had a chance to visit with him as well, and I had the opportunity to play with his father, both at the University of Oklahoma as well as with the Dallas Cowboys, but that's got to feel good for that young man.
Manning steps into it. Beckham has a step. Odell Beckham Jr. out of bounds inside the 10. They're going to mark him now at the 15.
This just becomes a foot race off the ball. Orlando Scandrick is trying to run with Odell Beckham. He missed all of last season. Scandrick did with a reconstructive knee surgery and not 100%. Draws the assignment to match up one-on-one outside with Odell Beckham Jr., and it wasn't even close.
45 yards. For one of the best receivers to come along in a long time. From the 15, Manning, end zone, Donnell for the touchdown.
Well, you got Donnell right here up the seam, and then Anthony Hitchens is going to try to come over. His angle's poor. He's not anticipating the seam route up the top, and once he gets past him, Eli Manning throws it up high, and excellent job right there by Eli, giving him a chance, and then, of course, dropping it in to Odell Beckham to set up that touchdown throw.
45-yarder to that man sets up the touchdown to Donnell. And just like that, after a 4-play, 75-yard drive that was a blink, a minute 33, it's the Giants on top in Texas.
So, how's retirement? Staying pretty busy, actually. Busy? Busy's good.
Honey, look.
Number 18 in the house.
He comes in here every day.
Gets the same thing every time.
You know I can hear you, right? You know I can hear you, right?
There it is.
I'll be here all week. For your many retirement needs, Nationwide is on your side.
Guys, no one's playing as you in Madden on Xbox One. As your agent, I need you to go out there and connect with the Xbox Live community. Get your popularity back up.
Great game, Julia.
I win!
Oh, yeah!
Go. Come on, get there. Yes, touchdown.
Snaps the ball, drops back.
Strip sack Miller.
Guys, it's so easy to connect on Xbox Live. What's the issue?
Y'all need to work on y'all people skills.
Play together on the fastest gaming network. Get the new Xbox One S.
NFL season is here, and so is McDonald's newest McPick 2 lineup. Choose between a Quarter Pounder with cheese, our newest pick, Triple Cheeseburger, the 10-piece Chicken McNuggets, or the Filet of Fish. Mix and match or pair up your faves for just $5. Enjoy the choice.
This is the Ford F-150, the only pickup with a high-strength military-grade aluminum alloy body. Of all the full-size half-ton pickups, it's got the highest gas mileage, best payload, and 12,200 pounds of towing power, plus no body rust. And this is the safest F-150 ever built. The only pickup to pull the government's 5-star safety rating and earn an IIHS top safety pick. This is the F-150, and Ford F-Series is the undisputed truck leader for 39 straight years.
Today's game is sponsored by Nationwide. Nationwide is on your side.
Giants fans were worried about Ben McAdoo's top offense in the preseason. 88 yards, no points put up, 4 first downs. Eli was 14 of 24, 1 interception. But a quick strike, 75 yards in 93 seconds, and the Giants are up by 1. Whitehead will take a knee. Was the catch by number 13 that set it up as Eli dropped it in beautifully. A 45-yarder. And then 15 to Larry Donnell. Eli up 1.
Two things are going to happen. First, that phone over there is going to ring. Second, you're going to be wearing these cuffs. Just gonna keep on ringing.
Who the hell are you?
Jack Reacher, I need your help. They're killing U.S. soldiers. Men that used to be under your command.
It's time to start hunting.
Where'd he go?
How's it going? I used to ask if you could hear me now, but I switched to Sprint. Their network reliability is now within 1% of Verizon. And get this, with Sprint's new unlimited plan, you have the freedom to do virtually whatever you want.
Is there no worrying about gigabytes, megabytes, overages, billphobia?
That's the dream right there.
Well, then Mama is gonna text, ping, post, tweet, snap those dogs that learn to dance on their hind legs.
Can you hear that?
And makeup tutorials.
Don't let a 1% difference limit your freedom. Unlimited mobile optimized data. 4 lines, $160 a month. Live your life unlimited.
I like where you're going with this.
Gronk may end up being the best ever. He has over 5,500 yards, and he's just getting started.
How many?
This Saturday,
The mighty Crimson Sea.
the pride of the Buckeye State. Go head-to-head, but only one will rule.
Ohio State, Oklahoma, Saturday at 7 on Fox.
Zorn's getting ready. Special preview after the game.
Drive starts at the 25 for the Cowboys, down 1. Prescott keeps it, throws, and has a man wide open, Jeff Swaim. And he's slow to get up.
Well, why wouldn't he be open? He only had one catch all of last year, and the Giants completely turned him loose. That's an excellent throw by Dak Prescott on the move to his left, getting shoulders turned and delivering a strike.
Came down on his head. They check him on the sideline. That's the Cowboys' biggest gain of this first half. 21-yarder to Swaim, first down. I don't think Zeke Elliott was going to let Dak Prescott pull that ball out. Elliott said, give it to me. He picks up 4. Saturday college football coverage kicks off when Iowa State takes on 15th ranked TCU. At noon Eastern on FS1, and number 4 ranked Ohio State takes on 14th ranked OU. At 7 o'clock Eastern on Fox. Trying to get Elliott going, cuts back. And can't do anything with that play. And it was a rookie who made it, Darian Thompson. He stopped Elliott. No gain, 3rd and 6.
Darian Thompson, who has a shoulder injury, and he's limited in how much he's able to do. He will be the starter when he's fully healthy, but it's a good job of rallying to the football. Ezekiel Elliott showing his speed, his ability to make a cut, to be able to traverse and get across the formation, but the Giants in their pursuit finish him off.
Blitz. Prescott is hit. Penalty flags fly. Landon Collins was coming on a blitz, but the flags came in the secondary. Des Bryant came away saying it was against the Giants. Here's a call.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask. Defense, number 20. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
That's the former Ram, Janoris Jenkins, one of the high-price additions to this defense.
Yeah, he's a physical guy. I mean, he wants to jam him up at the line. You see right there with the right hand, he gets the face mask, and it's unfortunate for the Giants. Lance Dunbar goes low on the blitzer, and they get a free look. Landon Collins, and then he had another one in his face. They finally get to him with the pressure, but because of the face mask, this drive's still going.
Pass over the middle to Witten. And Witten's got 9. Cowboys are starting a rookie quarterback in Dak Prescott and a rookie running back in Ezekiel Elliott to open the year. And the last time the Cowboys started a rookie quarterback and a rookie running back to open a season was 1969. Roger Staubach, Calvin Hill, and a win in Dallas against the St. Louis Cardinals.
How'd those careers turn out?
Yeah, a couple of Super Bowl wins later. This is before the game. There's Roger.
There's Danny White right next to him.
Dave Campo, former head coach here in Dallas, and a timeout is taken by the Cowboys. They'll give us a chance to show you what suits we're wearing today as we welcome you inside our broadcast booth. I'm Joe Buck along with the Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. The quick strike from the New York Giants, that was impressive. There was Odell Beckham, but I think you have to be impressed with how Dak Prescott's come out in this game.
I think he's shown great poise, even after getting hit right there in the chest. You know, I mean, he comes right back. But you look at this game, the Cowboys have really dominated the time of possession. The Giants have barely had the ball over 4 minutes, yet they have the lead. So I think that's a real key, is even though the Cowboys have been able to move the football, you get down in here, the team that's going to win is a team that can come away with touchdowns more times than not. And that's where the Cowboys just have not been able to finish these long drives.
Prescott has hit 6 different receivers, going 13 of 16. 2nd and 1. Elliott left side, had to make a couple miss and has a first down. Here's Carissa Thompson with another game break.
Thanks, Joe. Detroit at Indiana. Dwayne Washington with the 1-yard rushing touchdown. That's his first career touchdown for the rookie from the University of Washington. Detroit up 14-0 without Calvin Johnson, who Aaron will see tomorrow on Dancing with the Stars. Joe?
Carissa, thank you, and a nice return for Jim Caldwell to Indianapolis. Former head coach there. Peyton Manning was starring. Word was Peyton Manning was coming to this game to watch little brother Eli play today in Arlington. First down, end zone, pass is caught. Touchdown, Des Bryant. Give it a look. Oh, that ball comes out. It's a scoring play, so they're going to look at it no matter what, and that ball was not secured. Landon Collins in coverage.
The ruling on the previous play of a catch and touchdown will be reviewed.
As of now, it's a 24-yard touchdown to Des Bryant. We'll get the call on the review when we come back.
Howdy, folks. I'm Colonel Sanders, owner, head coach, and marketing director of America's newest professional football team, the Kentucky Buckets. A real team, and not just a marketing gimmick to get buckets of delicious chicken in front of football fans. Isn't that right, starting quarterback?
Yes, we are a real team.
So watch the Buckets with a KFC $20 fill-up, now available with extra crispy tenders. It's finger-licking good.
Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. No need to hurry. No slipping, no sliding, no bumping.
The Corona can always finds its beach.
This Saturday, two of football's blue bloods will meet again.
The mighty Crimson Sea.
The pride of the Buckeye State. It's about to go down. Two of the game's greatest. An electric playmaker.
And a fearless gunslinger.
Mayfield. This kid is on fire. Go head to head. But only one will rule.
Ohio State, Oklahoma, Saturday at 7 on Fox.
Mobile order for Rachel.
Get the call right away. This figures to come back. It was a first down throw.
The receiver lost control of the ball when he hit the ground. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be Dallas's ball, second down, 10 yards to go on the 24-yard line. The clock is good. It'll start on the snap.
If you're wondering if Des Bryant kept his hand underneath the ball and the ball never touched the ground, while the ball was loose in there, Des Bryant was hitting the boundary. He was out of bounds. And that's why even if the ball didn't touch the ground, it wasn't secured going to the ground, and Des Bryant mild protest at 2nd and 10.
And Landon Collins is able to get his left hand in there and disrupt it just enough, but free release off the ball, one-on-one on Landon Collins. I don't know if they want to see that too many more times.
Prescott keeps it. Gets around a linebacker and is out of bounds with another first down. It was Olivier Vernon right on the edge, and Dak Prescott went around him for 11.
Well, Olivier Vernon, he's trying to guard against the cutback if it's handed off, and he commits a little too much, and then Prescott's able to get on the edge, and that's the element that Prescott brings to this offense. They would run the read option looks with Romo as far as the play action, but obviously he would never tuck the football and run, and it presents another challenge for an opposing defense to play that part of it.
Longest run of the game for Dallas. Here's Elliott left side, and he cannot get anything going. And there's big Damon Harrison in there to make the play, a loss of 2.
Yeah, well, Damon Snacks Harrison was a great pickup, in my opinion, by the New York Giants. He was with the Jets, and he was with a defense the last 3 years in run defense when he was the starter. They were top 5 against the run, and he's 350 pounds. At least that's what he's listed at. And he's more than just a big body in the middle. As we saw there, not only does he occupy a lot of blockers, but he makes plays. 70 tackles last year from that position.
4th tackle for Snacks in this first half. 2nd and 12. Prescott. Time runs out, and the pass incomplete. And pressure by Jason Pierre-Paul. The receiver was in the area. It was Witten, now 3rd down and 12.
Jason Pierre-Paul is going to start up, but then he gets the inside technique on Doug Free once he gets overextended, and then has a straight shot on Dak Prescott.
That accident last July 4th where Jason Pierre-Paul lost his index finger, now has a different glove. Remember last year when he came back for the last 8 games, had a big club on that right hand. So he's in a much better position now to make plays. 3rd and 12. Prescott, pass is caught, but short of a first down. It's Jason Witten. And it's 4th down. Field goal unit will come on for the Cowboys.
Yes, sir, another win here on this drive. A good job by the Cowboys and Prescott. But when they've gotten down in here near the goal line, the Giants have stepped up and they've made key stops.
25-yard try coming from Dan Bailey, who's 2 for 2. Are leading, but I'm sure thinking about what might have been on previous drives. Bryant came close, couldn't make the catch, and the Dallas lead is 2.
Hey, you're the...
I used to ask if you could hear me now, but I switched to Sprint.
I switched too.
Great.
Have you seen all the whining from Verizon?
I think Verizon the Goliath is panicking. People are switching to Sprint. All these networks are great now. People are tired of overpaying.
Sprint cut my rates by 50%.
Sprint's network reliability is within 1% of Verizon. Can you hear that?
Switch to Sprint and save 50% on most current Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile rates. And get free LG Tribute 5 smartphones for the whole family.
Is that iced tea? Nope, it's lemonade.
Is that iced tea?
Lemonade.
Iced tea.
What's with these people, man? Lemonade. Read the sign. Lemonade. Read it.
Okay.
Delicious.
Iced tea at a lemonade stand? Surprising. What's not surprising? How much money Marin saved by switching to Geico.
It's lemonade, man.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
Oh, I want a quarter pounder with cheese. Whether you're a window shopper, a mastermind, or even a play caller, NFL season is here, and so is McDonald's newest McPick 2 lineup. Choose between a quarter pounder with cheese, our newest pick, triple cheeseburger, the 10-piece chicken McNuggets, or the filet of fish. Mix and match or pair up your faves for just $5.
Oh, triple cheeseburger?
Catch your picks for a limited time. Enjoy the choice.
This Saturday, the mighty Crimson Sea,
The pride of the Buckeye State. Go head to head, but only one will rule.
Ohio State, Oklahoma, Saturday at 7 on Fox.
The MLB postseason begins this October on Fox and FS1.
3 long drives have ended in field goals for the Dallas Cowboys. Their lead is 2, and there's a comparison of the 2-time Super Bowl MVP Eli Manning and first-time starter in the NFL Dak Prescott. Orlando Scandrick, who was beaten by Odell Beckham Jr. last time the Giants had the ball for a 45-yarder, missed all of last year with a torn right knee, has to exit. That's a big loss for Dallas. Keep an eye and see if he comes back. Down by 2, the drive starts at the 25. Don't forget to check out Damon Wayans and Clayton Crawford in Lethal Weapon. It premieres Wednesday, September 21st, right here on Fox.
Orlando Scandrick, we saw him during the break. He was on the sidelines. It looked like he were trying to stretch out his hamstring a little bit, but when you have to open it up coming off that injury in your first ball game and you get the assignment of Odell Beckham Jr., I mean, that's asking a lot. And most guys who have major knee reconstruction say it's really the second year when they're back that they feel that they're fully back to where they were prior to the injury.
Handoff is to Jennings. And a big run out across the 40 for Rashad Jennings. Who had a career-high 863 yards a year ago.
Well, the Cowboys, they slant, and the Giants just hit them right where they weren't. They slanted out of the hole, and Jennings right up the gut. He's well into the secondary before anybody gets near him.
17-yard run, longest for either team in this first half. Delayed handoff. A little daylight there for Jennings. He falls forward with a gain of 7.
Well, Rashad Jennings, this is a running game that when Ben McAdoo took over as the offensive coordinator, they were not good at all. And even last year, they weren't that impressive. 18th in the league, but they've gotten better each of the first 2 years. Rashad Jennings finished up the season last year, the last 4 games, very strong. And I know that they, along with all Giants fans, are hopeful that he can continue to do what he ended last season.
2nd and 3. Manning drops it down, and dropping the football is Jennings. What do you know, Aaron Andrews, about Orlando Scandrick?
Well, what we're hearing from Dallas is hamstring tightness from him. They've taken him back, as you guys saw, to the locker room. And you guys mentioned how he spoke to him about coming back from this injury. And what he told us is, the good news is I can't hurt it again. I just have to get out there and get confidence when I'm playing on it.
Aaron, thanks. We have a stoppage before this 3rd and 3.
The result of the previous play was an incomplete pass. Please reset the game clock to 2 minutes, 54 seconds, please. 2:54.
So we put 8 seconds back on the clock. It's a big 3rd down here for the Giants and Ben McAdoo. They've got 3 timeouts, plenty of time, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 3 right in your midfield.
Well, keep an eye on the rookie, Sterling Shepard, in the slot.
Out to his right. Pass is caught for a first down by Beckham. An easy pitch and catch, a gain of 5 for the first.
Yeah, fairly soft coverage there. Morris Claiborne, even though he's up, it's a bail technique. And for 3rd and short, didn't come up and challenge him. Of course, when you got that kind of speed, you're worried that he's going to do to you what he did to Scandrick.
Hand off to Vereen. Flag is thrown, and Vereen picks up 12.
Holding. Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first half.
That's John Jerry, the right guard. He and Marshall Newhouse, the right tackle. They just pushed that defensive front back, and I don't know about that one. I didn't see much there. Newhouse got his arm up around his neck, but even that really wasn't a hold. Not so sure I agree with that call.
Only the 2nd play run in Dallas territory in the game. Here's Victor Cruz, and welcome back to number 80. It has been 700 days since Victor Cruz has played in an NFL game. Since October of 2014, he's got a catch. With a 2-minute warning in Arlington, Texas. Giants with a football, 2nd down when we come back as they trail by 2.
The new Ford Escape. Life is a sport. We are the utility. The unstoppable.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Now that FedEx has helped us simplify our e-commerce, we can focus on bigger issues, like our passive-aggressive environment.
We're not passive-aggressive.
Hey. There are no bad suggestions here, no matter how lame they are.
Well said, Anne. I've always admired how you just say what's in your head, without thinking. Very brave.
Good point, Ted. You're living proof that looks aren't everything.
Thank you.
Welcome.
So, FedEx helps simplify our e-commerce business, and this is not a passive-aggressive environment.
I just want to say you guys are doing a great job.
What's that supposed to mean?
FedEx, helping small business simplify e-commerce.
Presenting the stunning performance of the week, powered by the new 4K Xbox One S.
I had an aunt named Sue.
Late last season, the Packers got a walk-off victory in Detroit. Aaron Rodgers launched a Hail Mary on the game's last play, and tight end Richard Rodgers jumped in front of linebacker Tahir Whitehead and came down with the winning score.
Xbox One S, the official game console of the NFL.
Who's the genius who puts a girl in heels on a subway grate?
Miss Monroe, eat a Snickers.
Why?
You get a little cranky when you're hungry.
Better?
Much better.
This scene will never make the cut.
Follow your favorite team all season long. Go to itunes.com/NFL. How would you grade the offensive line for the Giants on this possession?
Well, big question mark after the preseason. Really, the entire offense was, but they've done a nice job of protecting Eli Manning this first half. This drive, they've done an excellent job in run blocking.
2nd and 7. Pass caught. That's Will Tye. He's got a first down. Giants have plenty of time. 3 timeouts left. Minute 45 and counting.
Well, you just wonder when Eli's going to go after the rookie, Anthony Brown, who replaced Orlando Scandrick as their nickel corner.
Late handoff. It's Vereen. Flag again.
Holding. Offense, number 67. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Now they get the other guard, Justin Pugh. We got Jerry earlier, and that will eliminate a 4-yard run.
We'll take a look here and see what happens. With the left hand right there as Tyrone Crawford's trying to come around the block, and just not very good feet. Justin Pugh missed a lot of time this preseason, but just got lazy there with his feet and got called for the hold.
First down and 20. Manning scans the field, finds Vereen. Lee can't bring him down, and Vereen is inside the 40. Run down by Crawford, a gain of 6.
Of course, we talk about the Cowboys and not really being able to get after Eli Manning. Their 2 top pass rushers suspended coming into the season, and they really got to bring pressure to get to him.
Manning steps into it. It's got Cruz. And Victor Cruz down inside the 20. And the Giants hoping a big weapon and good compliment to Beckham is back.
Well, it's an excellent route by Victor Cruz. He completely gets Brandon Carr turned around and gives him a place to put the ball.
Manning, there he is again.
Well, this has to feel good for Victor Cruz. As you said, it's been a long time since he's been out on the field playing. He's made some catches on this drive, and I know he was looking forward to getting back to playing football and put the injuries behind him, and he's got to start feeling a little bit more comfortable making some of the plays that he's made here.
2nd and 7. Pass is caught by Tye. He takes it to the 10. 3rd down coming up. Aaron Andrews, what's up?
Talked to Victor Cruz last night, and he admitted to me sleeping has been hard for him. So much anxiety heading into this game. He said he really wanted to embrace the moment when he walked out on the field. I asked him what he would be thinking about, and he said when he woke up from surgery. he said those times that he woke up from surgery, he was thinking, I don't know if I'm ever going to make it back. Then he mentioned our favorite guys, social media, the haters on Twitter saying you're never going to make it back. And he said, when I get on this field today, I'll just think about them and think about myself and enjoy the moment.
Well, no Giant ever had a better 3-year span. 241 catches, over 3,600 yards, 23 touchdowns between 2011 and 13.
Yeah, I mean, before there was Odell Beckham Jr., there was Victor Cruz doing the salsa. You know, I think a lot of people even in the organization were wondering if he would ever get back on the field again.
Third down. Manning. It is caught by the rookie Sterling Shepard for the touchdown.
Well-designed route. You're going to run the rub here, and then you've got Sterling Shepard, who's going to play off of that man coverage, get a hesitation there on the outside with the rookie, Brown. But Shepard has to still come down with a ball that was underthrown. He goes over the rookie, Brown, and makes the play. And it's an excellent job of capping off the drive right before the end of this half.
His dad won a national championship, Derek Shepard, as the extra point is no good. And the first kick by Randy Bullock, who is in the lineup in place of the 1-game suspended Josh Brown, is hooked badly to the left.
Wow. That's really something for a guy who's kicked in this league, and to miss that, but you got to believe he's just a little bit nervous as well. But you go back to the.
Let's go back to 85. And Sterling Shepard's dad, Derek, and our own Troy Aikman is at the controls of the hitch. And here's yesterday in our meeting with Sterling, the son of Derek. Derek passing away when Sterling was 6, and he was taken under the wing of Bob Stoops, the great head coach at OU. Went to Oklahoma, took his dad's number 3, now wearing 87, and he has a touchdown.
Well, his dad was a great teammate, a great man, and I had never met Sterling Shepard, so I just wanted to tell him how much I thought of his father. And my first start as a rookie for the Cowboys in New Orleans, his dad, Derek Shepard, returned a punt against us for a touchdown. And Sterling Shepard doing a nice job here in his opener.
Lucky Whitehead will give it a run back and get knocked down across the 25 with no timeout, no time remaining on the clock. So Bullock misses the extra point. He had made his first one. 1 for 2 in that category, and now a player is down for the Giants. See who that is. JT Thomas is down for the Giants. And there he is in the background. He went down. Visa halftime coming up. Houston, it's all yours right now.
Welcome to the Visa Halftime Report. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Back here in Houston for the Visa Halftime Report. Kurt Bennett here along with Terry, Howie, Michael, and Jimmy. A good game going on in Dallas. A lot of good games around the NFL here in week 1.
All right, Andrew Luck injured quite a bit last year. Looking to get a new year going in 2016. Hands up. This is Theo Riddick, goes. He rushes straight up the middle for a 21-yard touchdown. Lions are up 7-0 at that point. Just scored again, 20-3 now. Detroit on top of the Indianapolis Colts. Miami Dolphins up at the play, the Seattle Seahawks. Seahawks locking arms during the national anthem, a sign of unity. Second quarter, Ryan Tannehill looking, firing down the middle for Kenny Stills. Incomplete. Really? He dropped it. Yep, he dropped it. 6-3, Seattle on top of the Miami Dolphins.
All right, earlier today, Green Bay got a big win down in Jacksonville. Houston took care of the Chicago Bears, 23-14. Oakland scored a touchdown and 2-point conversion in the final minute to win 35-34 at New Orleans. Lots more scoring going on around the NFL, but I want to get one more highlight in before we go to Jimmy, and that's San Diego at Kansas City. Keenan Allen left this game for the Chargers with a knee injury. They will examine him later on and find out just how severe it is. And Kansas City was down 24-3, came back to win it on that touchdown in overtime by Alex Smith, 33-27. What a comeback by the Chiefs as they get the victory here in week 1. All right, Jimmy, let's go back to Dallas and the Giants. And give me your impressions of Dak Prescott so far.
Well, I think he's been outstanding. Plus, the offensive line's given him all time, all the time he needs to throw the football. And Terry, you'll like this. He's accurate and he makes great decisions. That's why he's able to move the ball up and down the field. The only thing is the Giants, they've made the explosive plays, and that's why they've got the lead. But I love Prescott. He's doing a great job.
I'd like to see more out of Ezekiel Elliott. As Jimmy mentioned, this offensive line gives them a great deal of latitude to do a lot of things, both in the run game and the pass game.
All right, as we get you back out to Dallas for the second half, the Visa play. The first half is the one that almost was. This called an incompletion. Des Bryant, so close to getting the touchdown. And right now, that's about the difference in this ball game, those 4 points.
Making a halftime coffee run? Use Visa Checkout to load $10 or more in the Starbucks app and get an extra $10.
Everything I did was to protect my legacy. They're coming for us. Wait till we show them how dark hell can get.
To the Empire!
Empire returns September 21st on Fox.
More than 2 million homes are broken into every year. And in 1 out of 3, a family member is home.
Not on my watch.
This is why we designed SimpliSafe, the highest caliber home protection. SimpliSafe's award-winning security keeps your family safe around the clock. 24/7 home monitoring for less than 50 cents a day with no long-term contracts. Try it today. You'll feel confident your family is safe or your money back. Go to usesimplisafe.com.
Girl, I want to be with you all of the time. The only time I feel alright is by your side.
Amazing sleep stays with you all day and all night. Sleep Number beds adjust on both sides for your best sleep ever. Don't miss the biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale with the Queen C2 mattress, only $599.99. Final days. Ends Sunday. No better sleep. Only at Sleep Number store.
What are you doing?
Sarah, I love you.
My brother. Keep going.
Sarah, were you married?
What do you want, Todd?
Keep it going! If you sit on your phone, you butt dial people. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
I know we just met like 2 months ago.
At Lexus, what we learn on the track doesn't stay on the track. It just finds more street legal form. Experience the power and precision of the Lexus F-Sport Performance line. This is the pursuit of perfection.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
Just to show you the injury right before the half, the body of Jonathan Casillas went into the left leg of J.T. Thomas. And he had to get carted off the field. We hope he's all right. We'll get an update on J.T. when we can. It's been an emotional day here in Arlington, Texas. The NFL remembers September 11th, 2001, the 15-year anniversary. We're at the half, Giants by 4.
I'm Zorn, defender of Zephyria, conqueror of the tribes of Aegon. Olangulon, son of Zorn!
Driver, let me go!
Don't make me tear this bus and all its occupants to shreds. I know there's a lot that I've missed, but I'm here now. And that erases everything bad I did.
For real?
Kid's just like his old man. He's a warrior. Uh-oh.
Sorry, you never taught me how to catch, so.
Son of Zorn, special preview tonight after the game on Fox.
I'm sorry about your wife.
She was a good one. Gave me something to live for.
You ever hold one of these before?
Oh, no, I haven't washed my hands in a long time.
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
To get my keys. We have a case to solve. Oh, no, he didn't.
Make sure he understands. At the end of every shift, you come back to me. Good night, baby. Good night, Martin.
Lethal Weapon premieres Wednesday, September 21st on Fox.
I'm 7-0 this season.
You auto-drafted. That's what all the great GMs do. They delegate.
You didn't do anything.
Yeah, I did. I set the cue.
Without NFL.com fantasy football, what would friends talk about?
I almost wore shorts today.
Oh.
I was gonna do a sweatshirt shorts combo. Switched to pants instead.
It's not too late to play. Sign up for free at NFL.com/fantasy.
Back here in Houston, ready? You ready for the 2 minutes?
My first one of the year. Absolutely, I'm ready.
More highlights.
Let's do it.
Lots of good finishes, lots of close games throughout the National Football League, including in Jacksonville where the Packers were visiting.
Aaron Rodgers to Jordy Nelson. Great job by Aaron Rodgers avoiding the sack, giving Nelson time to get open. Nelson's first touchdown receiving on the day and his first in a year as he was out all last year with a knee injury, 27-23. It is Green Bay. All right, Brock Osweiler. It is the Bears at the Texans, finding the rookie out of Notre Dame, Will Fuller, on an 18-yard touchdown, 23-14. Houston beats Chicago Bears. Raiders at the Saints, Derek Carr. Back looking for Seth Roberts on a quick slant, 10-yard touchdown, 34-33. They go for two, not one, to tie it up under a minute remaining in the game. Michael Crabtree, it's good. Raiders up by one, 35-34. Two Drew Brees completions lead to this 61-yard field goal attempt by Will Lutz. No good. Raiders on the road, 35-34 over the New Orleans Saints. Buccaneers at the Falcons. Jameis Winston, 4 touchdown passes on the day. This one of Mike Evans, a 45-yarder. Great throw, awesome concentration. 31-13, Tampa Bay over Atlanta at this point. The Duck Cutter gets his first win as the head coach. Final is 31-24.
So did Dirt Cutter, too. He got
Dirt
hit.
Cutter.
How about the Vikings to Tennessee?
Right. Stop it. Sean Hale had a really nice day, but it's the defense that did the scoring as Marcus Mariota fumbles and Daniel Hunter recovers for the Vikings. 24-yard touchdown. 25-16, Minnesota beats the Tennessee Titans. And the Cleveland Browns at Philadelphia. Carson Wentz, the rookie out of North Dakota State, getting his first start. Their number 1 draft choice at quarterback, Nelson Aguilar, takes it in from 35 yards out. 29-10, the Eagles beat the Cleveland Browns.
So you had no trouble with that?
Not much.
All right, second half
I
of
do
your
the
game
mess up
after
just so
this.
you can correct me.
Thank you, brother.
The Cowboys have no defense. They're nothing. They've been nothing for the last 4 years.
You may wonder how we pack all that great taste into just 96 calories. Well, that's a mystery you don't need to solve. You just get to enjoy. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
Gym rats are muscle rich. Butchers are meat rich. Me, I'm sports rich. What's sports rich? It means I get as much fantasy football as I want, and I get it with FanDuel. Injured QB? Not my problem. Player already drafted? No, he wasn't. Being sports rich is like putting 20 tons of sport in a 5-pound sports bag. Like a nice little carry-on.
Deposit now for 5 free entries and get all the fantasy football has to offer. FanDuel. Be sports rich.
What are you doing?
Sarah, I love you.
No, it's my brother. Keep going.
Sarah, were you married?
What do you want, Todd?
Keep it going! If you sit on your phone, you butt dial people. It's what you do. If you want to save 15% or more on car insurance, you switch to Geico. It's what you do.
I know we just met like 2 months ago.
This is the all-new 2016 Chevy Malibu.
Wow, that's nice.
Let's check it out.
Do any of you have kids?
I do.
Yes. This car has a feature built in called Teen Driver Technology, which lets parents see how their teens are driving.
That's smart.
It even mutes the radio until the seatbelt is fastened.
We'll keep track of how many boys get in the car. That could be useful.
This is ahead of what my Audi has for sure.
Wish my Beamer had that.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't even know that technology existed.
I'm not in the market for a car, but now I may be.
You may wonder how we pack all that great taste into just 96 calories. Well, that's a mystery you don't need to solve. You just get to enjoy. Spelled different because it's brewed different.
You are watching NFL Sunday Ticket.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Here's today's excitement brought to you by the Nissan Titan. Today's excitement brought to you by the Nissan Titan. Happy to have Nissan with us. Happy to have you with us here in Arlington, Texas. 4-point game at the half. Giants on top. Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Aaron Andrews down on the field. And, well, it's been a couple of big strikes from the Giants offensively. That's the difference. They're getting touchdowns. The Cowboys are getting field goals.
That's right. I mean, it's pretty amazing how little the Giants have had the ball, but they've capitalized on them and have made the most of those possessions they've had. The Cowboys have moved the ball. I don't think either team, from an offensive standpoint, really needs to do anything differently. Certainly the Cowboys don't. I think Dak Prescott has shown that he's very comfortable. They just have not been able to finish these drives. And then defensively, neither team's really been able to get much pressure on these quarterbacks. And to me, that's the glaring weakness, and they've got to be able to try to generate that. To do it, you've got to bring extra people, and when you start doing that against the Cowboys, you're leaving Des Bryant one-on-one. You do that against the Giants, you leave Odell Beckham one-on-one, and that's the choice that you have to make.
Saw the statistics at the half. Time of possession just dominated by the Cowboys. Over 22 minutes of the first 30 minutes. The Cowboys had the ball. There's Scandrick. Back out of the locker room, still in pads. We'll see if he returns. Giants start this half with the football, and coming out, Dwayne Harris. And forced out near the 24, maybe the 25-yard line. What'd you learn, Aaron Andrews?
Well, speaking to Jason Garrett, as you can imagine, he was very happy with his quarterback. Dak Prescott said he was efficient, did a nice job. Those long drives, as Troy mentioned, he said we have got to find a way to finish them, put some points on the board. What he wasn't happy about is the fact they wanted to make Eli Manning uncomfortable, and they haven't done that. And talking to Ben McAdoo, he told me he's very happy with his offensive line. They need to keep protecting Eli Manning, and he thinks now his offense is finally in a rhythm. Here you go, guys. He said, we have to protect the Duke on offense. There you go. Got it in.
That's the football. The Duke. Eli 13 of 16.
That's his big saying, protect the Duke.
Here is toss to Jennings, and this time the Cowboys defensively rallied to the ball. Terrell McClain, first one there. Now the Giants, Troy, spent heavily to improve their pass rush and their defense, especially up front. The Cowboys have drug suspensions all over their defense, and they're getting no pressure on Eli Manning.
A little different approach, really, for both of these organizations as they went through the offseason as to how they were going to dress their defensive needs.
Manning protected again, and this one's picked. Brandon Carr. And the first turnover of the game belongs to the Dallas Cowboys.
Well, Brandon Carr, he just reads it beautifully, and he comes right underneath, and Sterling Shepard just unable to do anything about it. Sean Lee puts the pressure on Eli Manning, and as Manning feels that pressure coming, he kind of turns and throws it without really looking too much. You're going to see Sean Lee as he comes around the edge, and Eli is working the other side as he comes back. Not a good look out there on the sidelines, and he turns it loose, and just really not much, in my opinion, that Shepard could have done. Coach talking to him there. Don't know if it was a bust in the route that he ran, but a costly turnover to give the ball to the Cowboys on this side of the 50.
That is the first interception for Brandon Carr since 2013.
Hey, Gil!
Hand off to Elliott. And Ezekiel Elliott will pick up 2.5. Meanwhile, the Cowboys had only 11 takeaways all last year. Here's the pick.
Yeah, stride for stride. You know, Sterling Shepard is not an overly fast guy. He's got excellent quickness and he's explosive, but on the outside, he primarily works on the inside. You could tell Brandon Carr was never threatened by him going past him. It completely undercut the route.
3 long drives, but just 9 points. Prescott finds Beasley. And Beasley gave up a little bit of forward progress, looking for more of a home run, and picks up 6.
Well, the one thing the Giants have done a good job defensively, even though they're not getting to Dak Prescott, is they are rallying to the football. And some of these catches, you're not seeing the Giants giving up very many big plays, and Steve Spagnuolo, you know, trying to mix it up, but just knowing that you've got to pick your spots. He's a guy who likes to get you to third and medium, third and long, and bring pressures. Right now, faced with a 3rd and 2.
Out to his left, Beasley hitting stride for a first down. We showed you that terrible injury at the end of the first half. J.T. Thomas, they're x-raying his leg. If we get an update, we'll give it to you. Here's Prescott on the run again.
Yeah, move the pocket to the left, let him get a good look at it. We've seen him throw very well to his left. It's, like I said earlier, it's what he's very comfortable doing, moving the pocket, not to imply that he can't just beat you from within the pocket too. We've seen that today, and he's done it throughout his college career.
Ezekiel Elliott up at the top. Pass is incomplete as Prescott and Witten were not on the same page.
Well, Jason Pierre-Paul has gotten Doug free now a couple times. With you start worrying about that speed rush on the outside, and you get Doug free extending to keep you from getting on the edge, and you come underneath. And a few times now in this game, he's had a straight shot on Dak Prescott.
Cowboys are inside field goal range after the turnover, facing 2nd and 10. Toss to Elliott. Little bit of a seam there for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll be about 2 shy of a first down. Gain of 8. Casillas on the stop, and he's been busy. Jonathan Casillas, 3rd and 2.
Well, Ezekiel Elliott, he's really probably a more physical runner than people would think. I mean, he's got home run capabilities, very quick. He finishes off these runs. He certainly can run between the tackles, but great speed there, being able to get on the edge, pick up a nice game.
It's been a better debut for Prescott than Elliott so far. Low snap, pass caught. Beasley looking for a block. He's got the first down. And that was all Cole Beasley.
Yeah, Cole Beasley, Janoris Jenkins plays it well. He's coming off the block, and he's there to make a play on it, and then Landon Collins as well, and they're just not able to get him onto the ground. It's Cole Beasley, as you said, Joe, really does it all himself to get the first down.
Gain of 7 on 3rd and 2. 1st and goal from the 8. Elliott cuts back. Zeke, touchdown.
A wide rush here by Kerry Wynn opens up that cutback lane. These two guys check up to the linebacker, and they secure it there, and nobody's going to be able to stop Ezekiel Elliott at that point once he gets to the goal line.
Cowboys have had the ball 4 times, have 4 scores, but now their first touchdown. Extra point by Bailey. 3-point game. Rod Marinelli, the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys, will tell you this defense is predicated on taking the ball away. Brandon Carr did it. And then Ezekiel Elliott, the rookie, takes it in. Cowboys back on top.
At Southwest, we're trying to decide whether or not to have a sale. Heads we don't, tails we do. And tails it is. Book for as low as $59 one way now at southwest.com. Sure, the game is great. But here's a real reason to scream at your television. Book for as low as $59 one way now at southwest.com.
We believe in respect for tradition,
for nature's power.
We respect competition because it brings out our very best.
Respect for ideals and standing for something bigger than ourselves.
We respect life in all forms
and believe it should be protected at all costs.
We respect design
and creativity.
They remind us that we are unique beings whose creations make a difference.
We respect time because we know it's the most valuable thing humans possess.
Respect displays the best of who we are, because respect sees another as worthy of our time.
Worthy of the very best we can give.
Introducing Genesis, in a world scrambling to put itself first.
Respect is a breath of fresh luxury.
Today's game on Fox is sponsored by Southwest. We remember. By Genesis. Take a breath of fresh luxury. And by Fruit of the Loom. Keep your cool in breathable underwear.
These days playing quarterback for Highland Park High School is John Stephen Jones, son of Stephen Jones, grandson of Jerry. They beat Mansfield Timberview 31-0 on Friday. He can jump. Good young quarterback. Part of the great high school football scene here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Here's Harris on the return. Giants trailing by 3, and Jeff Heath makes the play. A return of 16 yards. Ezekiel Elliott has his first touchdown. So do the Cowboys as they lead by 3.
Requesting Titanfall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice to see you, big guy.
Welcome back.
Good to be back.
Warning, enemy Titan detected.
It's game time.
Rated M for mature.
Get the new Xbox One S.
Heart rate 156.
I like where you're going with this.
These new Fruit of the Loom breathable underwear are perfect.
They need a name just as perfect.
Cool's Gold.
The Pants Snorkel.
Briefs.
House of Mesh Representatives.
Shiver Me Trousers.
Pantarctica.
Luge. Thank you, Marvin. Breathable underwear?
Mr. Meshy goes to Windington.
Breezy Fosheezy. You're a genius.
We'll call it Breezy.
No. We're gonna call it New Breathable Underwear by Fruit of the Loom.
And we are back to football 2016. Season kicked off on Thursday. Congratulations to Trevor Siemian and the world champion Denver Broncos for that impressive win at home over the Carolina Panthers. Here we are in Arlington. Cowboys leading by 3, and Jennings has stood up. No gain. The Dallas defense last year tied a record for the fewest ever takeaways in a 16-game schedule with just 11. So they didn't have a lot of points off turnovers, only 27. They have 7 points off the Brandon Carr interception in this one and lead by 3. 2nd and 10. Eli protected, gonna air it out for Beckham, and he overthrows it. Flag is down, and it's against Dallas. This might be why.
Yeah, they're going to the corner right there. Morris Claiborne grabs a hold of the jersey. It was a good job of the official seeing it.
Number 24, 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
I tell you, once Odell Beckham, Jason Garrett doesn't like the call, but I don't know what he doesn't like. He obviously didn't see it. Odell Beckham gets a step on you, and you better start grabbing something because you're not going to catch him.
Cowboys would take that trade any day, 5 yards, as opposed to Beckham running free down the sideline. But a first down. Beckham in the slot. Here's Jennings. There's McClain. Loss of 1.
Weston Richburg, he just is unable to make the block, but here's McClain. He just beats him. Right pass right in the middle of the defense, and Rashad Jennings has no opportunity. And Terrell McClain, as I said earlier, he's really had a nice camp. Everyone was excited about him. Makes a big play on that down.
Play action on 2nd and 11. Manning sideline pass is caught out of bounds by Beckham. Incomplete. 3rd and 11.
See as he catches it, comes out. Not something the Giants do a lot of as far as moving the pocket, but Eli comes out, but not able to make the completion. So now the Cowboys, they're able to finally force a 3rd and long against the Giants. We'll see what Rod Marinelli elects to do.
Trouble, and down he goes. Mayowa.
Well, they play man underneath. Their safety help, and that's why you see Claiborne more in a trail technique. It's a very difficult coverage to beat. You got to work the middle of the field, 4-man rush, and just great coverage allows the pass rush then to finally get to Manning.
Benson Mayowa with the play to bring down Manning. The punt. Whitehead on the return. Out to the 39. We look at the 2 quarterbacks going to break. Eli with a cut above his nose. Dak Prescott, the rookie, having fun, leading over the Giants.
I'm going after Bartholomew Bogue. Looking for some men to join me.
Is there money in it? Woo! How many you got so far?
May you rest in peace.
The Magnificent Seven, rated PG-13.
We believe in respect.
It brings out our very best.
We respect time. It's the most valuable thing humans possess.
We respect life in all forms.
And believe it should be protected at all costs.
Respect displays the best of who we are. Because respect sees another as worthy of our time.
Introducing Genesis. In a world scrambling to put itself first,
Respect is a breath of fresh luxury.
Americans don't celebrate the good enough canyon. We didn't aim to be second to the moon. Verizon doesn't settle for good enough either. So now we are introducing Verizon LTE Advanced. With 50% faster peak speeds in more than 450 cities coast to coast. So don't settle for an unlimited plan with limits. Switch now and get our best deal. 20 gigs of limitless data with 4 lines for only $160. Welcome to the Next Gen Network.
Today's game is sponsored by Verizon. Welcome to Verizon LTE Advanced, the Next Gen Network.
Dallas Cowboys start this drive at the 40. Cowboys are 7-0 all time against the Giants in Week 1 matchups. Prescott, a little pump fake. He fires, and he and Terrence Williams not on the same page. 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, this is the 4th time in the last 5 years the Giants and Cowboys have played in Week 1.
Yeah, it seems like that's just the way it goes anymore. They play in Week 1 and the Cowboys win is what seems to happen. And Steve Spagnuolo, he dials up a blitz on 1st down. And I go back to Scott Linehan as the offensive coordinator. I think he's called really an excellent game for Dak Prescott. He's been unpredictable in what they've done. It hasn't been run, pass, run, pass. And Spagnuolo knowing that as well, and he brings the blitz on 1st down.
Play action. Witten underneath makes the catch, and a good tackle is made by Darian Thompson, the rookie. You can see why they like him. 3rd round pick out of Boise State. Small screen, stadium-sized content. Watch live local Sunday games on your smartphone with NFL Mobile. 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, we'll see what Spagnuolo, if he decides to bring the pressure again and try to force Prescott into a mistake or to get rid of the ball early. That's something probably the most impressive part of Prescott through the preseason, and then today he's not turned the ball over. He's yet to throw an interception. He's been very smart with the football, taking what the defense has given him.
Beasley's been busy on 3rd downs, trying to get a screen for Elliott. It's not there. Well played by the Giants, and they force a 4th down.
Well, it was a pretty good call there by Scott Linehan, but Zeke Elliott gets caught in the wash. So Spagnuolo brings the pressure, and then you try to pick off the guy who's in man coverage. But you're going to see Elliott here try to get through and navigate all that, and he just can't. The linemen are out in front of him. The timing was off, and again, Prescott does an excellent job of just getting rid of the football and saying, hey, a punt's okay.
There's been a Chris Jones sighting. He's the punter for the Cowboys. First time on the field. High hanger for Harris, and out of bounds inside the 15. Good punt. They're going to mark it out at the 12. Des Bryant, animated as always on America's Game of the Week. His Cowboys lead by 3.